Hey guys, Thursday, May 15th. Hope you're having a good day on this middle day of May 2025. I'm going to talk about gambling today. I've said it many times. There's no area of sports law or sports business that has seen more of a sea change in sports business and sports law as sports betting. And I want to talk about it today because yesterday were a couple of interesting coincidences. Number one, it was the 7-year anniversary. It was May 14th, 2018, where the United States Supreme Court ruled that PASPA, the Professional Amateur Sports Protection Act, was unconstitutional. And PASPA essentially eliminated the possibility of states implementing their own sports betting practices. The Supreme Court said that's unconstitutional, and it was a states' rights case. And the states started implementing sports betting, starting with Delaware, then Pennsylvania. As we sit here today, 7 years, there are now 38 states plus the District of Columbia that have legalized sports betting in some way, whether it's online only, in person only, whatever it is. That's 38 states plus DC. You're not going to have all 50. We're never going to have Utah be legalized sports betting, but we'll get close. And then the same day, the commissioner of baseball, Rob Manfred, decides that 17 deceased players are going to be removed from the permanently ineligible list because, I guess, they're deceased. And they are now eligible for, among other things, entrance into the Hall of Fame. Now, the two names, one name in particular that stuck out, are Shoeless Joe Jackson, who was part of the White Sox, the Black Sox scandal of 1919. They threw the World Series. He's been dead a long time. And of course, Pete Rose. Pete Rose is a case that I talk about in sports law every semester. He was suing the commissioner of baseball at the time, Bart Giamatti, for basically being prejudiced against him and wanting to suspend him, which he ended up doing. Pete Rose was banned from baseball in August of 1989, some 36 years ago, and never until yesterday has been allowed reinstatement. He applied to Bud Selig, he applied to Fay Vincent, he applied to Rob Manfred. No. And it just shows the dichotomy that we allow so much in society, but we would not allow Pete Rose to be inducted in the Hall of Fame. I remember going to the Hall of Fame in Cooperstown, and I saw the Hall of Fame in front of me, and then to the right of me, 50 yards away, was Pete Rose signing balls and bats. He couldn't get in the Hall of Fame, but he could get near it to make some money signing, and he was charging and making a lot of money. So Pete Rose is, to some people, vindicated. It's kind of a Pyrrhic victory because he is, of course, deceased this year. He died, but it's just an interesting dichotomy. On May 14th, 2025, it's the anniversary of legalized sports betting in this country, which has now advanced considerably, and also the allowance of Pete Rose to be inducted in the Hall of Fame if the voters so choose. And we'll see about that when we get to January. Okay? Have a great day. Talk to you soon.